Hi, Aries. Welcome to your horoscope psychic tarot reading for the month of January 2019. If you would like your own private, confidential, personal psychic tarot reading from me, or an astrology birth chart reading, because I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, for a reading from me. Also, be sure, if you're new to my channel, to subscribe. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. If you're not new, also make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, 1st through 12th house. Chiron, Vesta. Basically, if you have Aries in your chart, this is for you. Let's jump right into it. What's in store for Aries for the month of January 2019? What's in store for Aries for the month of January 2019? Aries for the month of January 2019. What is in store for Aries for the month of January 2019? Remember, for your own personal reading, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Hey, Nick, how are you? What's in store for Aries last shuffle for January of 2019? I get the Five of Wands here in the past position, so maybe Aries, you're coming out of conflict in the beginning of 2019, maybe 2018, specifically somewhere around November or December, saw you in conflict with a group of people or with someone. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Here we get the Three of Pentacles here in the present position for Aries. The Five of Swords. So there's something about Aries in conflict. Like you guys are in conflict with other people or in conflict with yourselves. Something along those lines. It's like conflict is coming up in the cards for Aries at the beginning of the month. But it seems like you're like a conflict in terms of addressing conflict. Also feels like be careful. This conflict could be affecting your work or your work performance. So be careful with that. I get the Chariot, though, here in the conclusion. So Aries does come out as the shining star. There is good energy around Aries, but it seems like maybe the first 2 days or the first few days, maybe the first week of January is not... There's conflict. Conflict is in the air for Aries. But it seems like, by the second week, by the third week, things get a lot better. I get the Empress here next to the Chariot, next to the Ace of Pentacles. So there's also new opportunities slowly opening up for Aries in their lives as well. I keep getting the double Six of Swords and Tower. That sounds interesting, Nick. Contact me for a personal reading to see what that is all about. But I get the Six of Wands next to the Ace of the Ace of Cups for a lot of you. So there definitely is new opportunities opening up for Aries at this time. Could be new opportunities around work, could be new opportunities around love and romance, relationships. For a lot of you, could be both. But it involves you actively kind of either putting yourself out there or removing yourself from a group of people, from a situation, or some type of experience that is negative and that is draining your energy. So once again, it could be related to this conflict I'm seeing up here in the cards. I get the Eight of Wands above or beneath the Queen of Wands, above the Strength card. So once again, there is something about Aries where you guys are kind of learning your inner strength. You guys are relearning your strength in a different way. It's like, sure, you guys are strong, intellectually, in terms of asserting yourself, in terms of getting out there and getting what you want, being trailblazers, being innovators. But there's also something about this inner side of you, this inner strength that you guys have, that you guys don't often harness. And it's like a different type of strength. It's not the type of strength where you assert yourself or you're dominating a person or a situation. It's the type of strength where you're just kind of sitting back and allowing things to happen. You're sitting back and you kind of have a knowing and understanding, a feeling that everything is going to be okay. That's strength in itself. So I feel like there is something with Aries And strength, inner strength. Inner strength being tested specifically by relationships. So, be careful with that. Something about your inner strength being tested. Also, your inner patience being tested in relationships as well. All right, but it does seem like, it's kind of a topsy-turvy month. It's good, and then it, kind of, turns on its head, and then it's good again. So Aries, I think you're learning to kind of roll with the punches. I think that's the thing, is learning to roll with the punches and not let it get to you. That's what I'm seeing for Aries. Let's see if we can get some further clarification. Remember, if you want your own personal reading from me, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available for readings. So what further clarification can we get for Aries for the month of January 2019? Okay, we have some cards trying to fall out. What further clarification can we get for Aries for the month of January 2019? What further clarification can we get for Aries for the month of January 2019? What further clarification can we get for Aries for the month of January 2019? Let's do one more shuffle. What further clarification can we get for Aries for the month of January 2019? Thank you to those who have purchased your personal readings. You will be getting them soon. You get the Two of Pentacles here in the past position. All right, so once again, balance in terms of your emotions. Balance also in terms of the energy you give other people in other situations versus the energy that you kind of save and conserve for yourself. I get the Seven of Cups, so there could be a lot of choices with Aries, a lot of distractions this month possibly for Aries, so be careful with that. It feels like more so choices and or distractions in terms of like other people though. Hey, Aisha, I've been seeing your Instagram post, and your makeup has been slaying, honey. Were those your makeup looks that I've been seeing on Instagram? I get the Empress here in the future position. So the Empress has come up more than once for you, Aries, in this spread. So once again, there's an emphasis on money and building your empire and, building your career, and specifically saving your money. Aries is being very kind of low-key, very keeping to themselves this month. I get the Ten of Pentacles, so there definitely is a big emphasis on career, money, relationships this month for a lot of you. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign man or woman, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who's very demanding of your time. Or maybe you are demanding of someone else's time. Maybe an air sign. Some of you could also be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Now keep in mind these people may not have, air or earth in their sun. They can have it in their moon, their rising, their Venus. So they can have this energy in their chart. But once again, there's something about Aries and being very focused on work, hard at work. Hard at work. It's almost like a month of all work and no play for Aries. That's kind of what I'm feeling. That doesn't mean it'll be a boring month, but I just feel like you guys are very focused this month. Very focused, especially as you guys come out as the Emperor. Very focused, focused on building your empire, focused on, maintaining what you have in your life. So Aries, I'm also getting something about spontaneity and how spontaneity this month can be a good thing or a bad thing. I would say spontaneity in terms of maybe getting up, maybe you feel boxed in or claustrophobic, spontaneity in terms of going on a road trip or something could be good, right? But maybe spontaneity in terms of contacting the ex may not be the best thing, right? Or maybe going off on someone because they stepped on your new Balenciagas may not be the best thing, right? But spontaneity, I feel like, and also control over your emotions. Something about spontaneity and control over your emotions is also a theme I'm seeing here in the cards. So yes, and it does seem like there's something about new situations arising out of relationships for you guys this month too. So Lion's Earth says, you ever been stuck in like a limbo where you want to talk to people, but everything you say seems to come off as bad? It's really getting me down. I just want friends. Or, yeah, I get you, Lion's Earth. It must be the planetary energies. Oh, thank you so much. I've been practicing and practicing. Yes, I always get snided comments right back at me. It makes me feel so alone. Yeah, I don't know. I live alone, so I don't know. I have a unique experience when it comes to that. And I've just kind of learned that you have to find a way to occupy your own time. Like, you have to be your own best friend, literally. So, unfortunately, Miss World, in day and age that we live in, we got to be our own best friends, right, Aries? I love you guys. Thank you for joining me, all right, in my Capricornianisms, all right? Thank you, guys. Make sure if you're new to my channel, subscribe. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. And if you want your own personal reading from me, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available. And for those of you who have already purchased your readings, you will be getting them very, very soon. Thank you, guys. I love you. And Aries, have a great month.